Hello and welcome. I'm Leah Schneider from Leah Faye Handmade. Thank you so much for being here today. I wanted to take just a couple minutes to introduce myself and also talk about a new series that I have coming up on my channel this year. I've recently been doing some decluttering and organizing and things in my house, and that has included in my craft space. And I've realized I really have a lot of stamp sets and some supplies and things that have gone unused. They're collecting dust. They're still really good products. They're things that I still really like. And I thought, you know what, I want to challenge myself to really dig into my stash and use more of what I have this year. And I thought, you know, a challenge is always more fun with friends. So I wanted to invite my YouTube friends to join me in this challenge this year. This is going to be called the Stamp Your Stash 2026 series or challenge. So what I've done on my website, if you go to leahfayehandmade.com, on the top menu bar, there's a link that you can click for Stamp Your Stash 2026. That's going to take you to a new page where it talks a little bit about why I'm doing this. Right below that, there's a place where you can put your name and email address. And by you putting that in there, you're not signing up for it. It's not obligating you to anything. You're not paying for anything, but that's just going to add you to an email list for me so that I can send you out some resources and ideas. You know, when I come up with new things, maybe some project sheets, different things like that throughout the year, I'll be able to send those directly to you. And then I'll also be able to do some little gift giveaways throughout the year. If you're on that list, you'll be put into some different drawings throughout the year. So I hope that you'll consider signing up. Basically, you're just saying, yes, I have a stash of things. I'm really interested in participating and joining in the fun. On that same page, just down a little bit further, you're going to see a monthly theme list. So I've gone through every month of the year, January through December, and I've come up with a theme, kind of a main theme, because I don't know about you, but I tend to get decision fatigue. If I have 100 things in front of me and I have to try to make a decision, I'll quickly shut down because it's just too much. I need it narrowed down. So for each month, I've come up with kind of a main theme and then some sub themes underneath that. So for the month of January, my theme is Hearts and Love, and we're going to be working a month ahead all year long. So in January, we can prepare some of those cards that if you want to have some Valentines or different things like that to send out in February, you'll have them ready to go. So it'll be kind of a month ahead all year long. Now, if Valentines are not your thing, some of those sub themes that I've come up with are anniversary, friendship, missing you, cuddly critters, various things like that. And if you're just really not interested, but you're like, oh, I really desperately need birthday cards, then by all means, please work on birthday cards. If you have 100 flower stamp sets and you just want to make a bunch of flower cards, please do that. This really is a choose your own ending kind of story. I want you to make this work for you. I am here to help inspire and guide you. So that's why I've just kind of come up. For me, it's going to work best to just kind of have that theme to work on all year long. Now, I will have this as a series on my YouTube channel, so check that out when they come out. Hopefully by the end of the year, I have 12 new videos in this series. What I'll do is share the various stamp sets and supplies that I've used. I'll share the projects, the cards, maybe different little paper projects that I've come up with, and then probably also create something on that video as well. So that's gonna, kind of hopefully give you some different ideas and inspiration of ways to use your own stash. So that will be on my YouTube channel. Now, along with this, I am going to be doing another series called Stamping Techniques. And that's going to be a video series, again, hopefully 12 videos for the year. And that can be used in conjunction with this Stamp Your Stash or completely separate. Each of these stamping techniques can be done with any stamp set that you have. And my reason for doing this is I love to teach, I love to give ideas and inspiration and motivation. And if you're a brand new stamper, or maybe you've never had a chance to attend classes and learn some of these things, it can be really cool to realize, oh my gosh, there's different ways to use my supplies than I even realized. I remember learning some of these things way back 20, 30 years ago, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's cool. It opens up a whole new world and whole new possibilities with our supplies that we already have. So watch for that. They're just going to be real short videos, just a quick little class, maybe 5-10 minutes at the most, something like that, just kind of showing you a new stamping technique each month. So watch for that separately from this Stamp Your Stash. But I really hope you'll consider joining in on the fun. If you do, please tag me in your social media, share on Instagram and Facebook, tag me at Leah Faye Handmade. I'd love to see what you're working on. Now, I do want to give a little disclaimer before I go. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US, and I am going to continue to be sharing new products that come out from Stampin' Up! That I purchase. So, watch for those videos as well. What I do want to do is, in case you're, trying to stamp your stash, but you have some gaps and things like that, if you're like, I really want to make Valentine cards, but I don't have any Valentine sets, or I don't like what I have anymore. That's old news. I'm done with that. I want to be able to kind of provide a resource list that would help you fill in some of those gaps. And, I'm not trying to get you to purchase anything new. My direction to you would always be to use what you already have. But if, it's always kind of fun to get something new too. I mean, let's face it, we all like to get something new once in a while. So if you want to fill in some gaps, or if you really just want a new set to go along with the theme for that month, I want to be able to have kind of a resource list of new products that can go along with that Stamp Your Stash theme. So kind of look for that. It's going to be just kind of a condensed version of things, kind of easy access. So anyway, if you have any questions, anything like that, please visit my website. There's a contact me field in there where you can get a hold of me. It sends it right to my email, and I promise that I will look at that and respond as soon as I can. Again, if you're interested in participating in the Stamp Your Stash, please fill out the little field with your name and email address under the Stamp Your Stash 2026 category. And as always, I am so glad that you're here. Thank you for joining me, and have a great rest of your day.